A very good morning, students. Welcome to our physics online class. So in today's class we are going to discuss about the theme 5 light chapter. And before I start, I need to explain you that in the syllabus you already know that unit 1 is not there. Okay, unit 1 is, I repeat, unit 1 is not there. Unit 1 is not there in the light chapter, light theme. Okay, theme 5 light. We are just moved to unit 2 rectilinear propagation of light, pinhole, camera and shadows. So to understand the rectilinear, for that we need to have an investigation. So here the investigation we have is to prove that light travels in a straight line.
Okay students, in this topic we are going to learn propagation of light. First of all, let us try to relate this very lengthy word propagation, what exactly this means. Propagation means traveling. Propagation means how it travels. I hope you all have learnt in the earlier class what is light rays, beam, but light travels in a form of rays. But how does it travel? That is what we are going to study in this topic. It is quite simple. Light always travel in a straight line. It's always travel in a straight line. And this particular property of light is given a particular name, that is rectilinear. Now, what is rectilinear? Rectilinear means in a straight line. Propagation of light means movement of or traveling of light. So, light shows a specific property of rectilinear propagation. That means light always travels in a straight line in a particular medium. It cannot bend, right students? We have simply seen so many times. That is, if we are looking at a particular object in a straight line, only then we are able to see it. For example, if I want to see anything which is on my right, I can directly see it. I have to turn my head towards it. Why is it so? The reason is until the light rays which were given by the particular object, they enter my eyes, I will not be able to see it. We also heard about luminous and non-luminous objects. Now, whether it is an object, luminous one, which is emitting its own light, or non-luminous one, which is basically reflecting the light of some luminous object. Let's take an example. This is an object, okay students? Now, when light falls on it, it reflects back or it emits on own light. In both the cases, now this ray of light, these rays, out of these rays must come and enter my eyes. If they are able, and in that case we are able to see those objects. Yes, right students? For example, when a teacher is standing in front of you, he or she is teaching you people. Like that, the how I face to you and teaching you. Now you can see everything behind the back of the teacher, but a teacher cannot. If a teacher is facing you, then the teacher can't see the blackboard or the whiteboard on which he or she is writing. But you can. Why? The reason is quite simple. This is the board. Now the board, the light ray from the particular board are coming in this direction. You people are sitting here, the light rays are able to enter your eyes. But when we talk about this particular teacher facing you people, the light rays coming straight, just striking the head of the teacher, and it's not possible that these rays, after going from here, they will bend and they will take a U-turn and enter the back to the teacher eye. Okay students, it is not possible. That is why we have to turn our head to see the various objects. So this is a property of light, that it is always travel in a straight line. And what is the name given to it? That is the property of rectilinear propagation of light. Okay students, now let us perform an activity in which we will be able to relate this property of light quite comfortably and quite easily. Let us see How and what our purpose is? Our purpose is to show that light travels in a straight line, and for that what we require? We require is a long rubber tube and an electric bulb simply. Now what you do? This is a electric bulb. Okay students, this is a rubber tube. What we will do now? We will switch on this electric bulb with this rubber tube. This is a straight rubber tube. Try to look one of the end of the rubber tube. You could see the electric bulb clearly. Why you are able to see it? Because the light rays which were emitted through this electric bulb, because they are traveling through this rubber pipe and they are able to enter your eyes. That is why they are able to see it. Okay students, now let us have some fun. Now try to bend the rubber tube. We will bend the rubber pipe. The bulb is still on. Got it? Fine. And if now you look from the one of the end of this rubber tube towards the bulb, what do you think? Will you be able to see the bulb? Tell me. No. Why not? Of course, the reason is it is already, you know that. It comes in your mind, that is the light rays which was coming from the bulb is always travels in a straight line. The rubber pipe is flexible. We have to bend it, but we cannot bend light rays. So the light rays, because they travels in a straight line. So these light rays able to bend in this particular junction. That is why they are not able to enter our eyes, and that is why we will not be able to see this bulb. So when this rubber tube or the pipe is bent either left or right, we cannot see the bulb. This simple activity is enough, and it is sufficient to tell us, or we can easily comprehend, that light travel in a straight line and it cannot bend. Fine students? Okay, I hope in this particular topic you have understood that it is a rectilinear propagation of light, or the light always travels in a straight line.